double those dice.
Cool. Right. So last session was a bit of a talking, a lot of history and backstory stuff coming out. So I'll give you the recap. You guys left Arno Plainsails Museum, bound for Breeze in search of the town's council members. Heading towards the harbour, you saw more guards posted at the entrance and more posted in the harbour than you've seen previous. You watched a woman being searched, her belongings taken, like her basket was taken apart by guards, obviously looking for something. Saber, you then popped into the Cod Inn to check on Ra. You found him drinking with his feet up on a table, but he happily gave you a room for the night and asked you to pick up some ingredients for breakfast the next morning. After checking in on Ra, you proceeded into Breeze to find the council members, and more importantly, to get ingredients for breakfast for the next day. En route, Blue, you finally managed to get Saber in a game of Punch Buggy. Kaya, you also shared your concerns with Z about wanting to leave Breeze as soon as possible. Saber, you popped into the butcher's, Any Cut, and picked up the ingredients. Kaya and Z popped into the magic shop called Wonders Incorporated. Kaya purchased a copper ring to stop people from scrying on her, and was able to purchase the ring only using the old money from the 16-year-old shopkeeper. Saber, you also bought Blue some small cupcakes from a bakery, little individual cupcakes. As you guys were making your way through the town, a young man rushed up to Blue and handed him a letter, which asked you to get to an emergency council meeting. You paid Timpson to take you to the building, and when you went inside, there was this strange lobby that seemed familiar to Saber. You were then quickly ushered in by a dwarf into the council chambers, where you saw three individuals. Thanmor Plilth, an elf wearing a silver suit with a black cane. Plod Oka, an older, plumper man, human man, wearing lilac robes. And Loco Loft, a heavily armed halfling woman wearing a white shirt and black leather trousers. And I've just realised in the notes, I've put hating women in a heavily armed hating women instead of halfling woman. There's autocorrect for you. There was a little bit of a sort delay in the council chambers as you were waiting for River Sunsmite. The human guard captain that you guys helped at the last battle at the Temple of Chantry. You had offered refreshments by Thanmor before River entered, and then the doors seemed to magically seal themselves shut. During the meeting, a few issues were discussed. Firstly, the goblin attack on the Temple of Chantry, where River backed up your account. Saber cast Zone of Truth with the help of a distraction from Kaya, and you centered it on the altar. Its presence went unnoticed by Loco, who confirmed that she thought the party had something to do with the goblin attack. Z, you then told the story about Pickle's death. They then told you about similar disappearances, with one happening in Breeze about a month ago. A teenager called Bron never came home, and his body was found on the beach. You then discussed the issue with your letter not being sent to the capital. And they told you it was intercepted due to politics in Propia, and that they were trying to resolve the issues in-house rather than involving the king. After a heated debate, Thanmor told you everything the town knows about the attacks. You then discussed the issue with Thanmor's shop being broken into, the Spines of Sorcery, and that some rare books were stolen. The books contained information about Propia's history and some information on dark beings. Blue told them about the head of Rufus's statue being stolen from Miley's. And as the conversation turned to the manner of the attacks, Z stepped forward and proceeded to say the phrase in abyssal, and something strange happened. The council members stepped backwards, drawing weapons, as Z's eyes go black, and in Z's head you heard a voice you seemed to know about your mother, before Z was forced to bend the knee. You quickly played it off as a performance before Z managed to bring some peace back to the room. But Thanor told you to seek a cleric as he thinks the armor is cursed. You're also told that there was no traders have come from Kilk over the last 3 weeks. The party was then tasked with finding out what happened. Rivers offered to help you acquire a cart to help you fool bandits if that's the problem on the road, make you look like merchants. The council also accepted the request from the party not to move the battle forge to Kilk and to keep it in Breeze for the time being. You then left the council buildings and proceeded to sit on the lawns after that heavy debate talk, when a squirrel approached Kaya. Squirrel you've met before. And after casting Speak with Animals, Squakson told you that he'd found the person in black, and he had 2 horned people with him. He also told Kaya that the creature under the cloak was scaly, and you guys rushed off to the woods to find your quarry. And that's where we start today. So, you guys rushed off out of town in this direction. You got to the tree line and begin to follow the tracks into the trees. I'm not sure if we covered this last session, but it's gone.
No, it's back.
Can you guys give me survival checks? All of you. Nice. Kaya, you may do this with advantage.
I'm very grateful for that advantage. Thank you very, very many. Survival.
Mm-hmm.
22 for me.
22. A natural one?
No.
That one. Z trudges straight into off into the trees. It's sort of late evening and the lights begin to descend. You can just see the sun sinking below the treetops as you guys rush into the trees. So it's like fairly dark inside. Blue and Kaya, you hold back, searching the ground for these tracks. Squirrel perched on her shoulder jumps down and sits quite proudly on a big footprint. And Blue, you managed to spot 2 sets of tracks as well, 2 other smaller type footprints. One of them seems to be from like a high heel shoe. Seems to have sunk into the ground and like giving lots of big points. And you track these going forward. You follow these into the woods. How long are you following these tracks for? Going and going.
I mean, I'll point them out to everyone. Like, you see these little pointy holes as well as the train tracks sort of thing.
No, yeah. Like, he's flying this London to Heathrow to...
How long do they go on for?
But like,
He's
flying Heathrow, then he's flying
I was just going to say, I imagine we keep going till we find it.
No.
If there's not a second set coming back.
Doesn't appear to be. It seems to be just a single. You're following one set of tracks, and then like one set of cart tracks, a larger set of footprints, and then the smaller 2 sets in either side of the cart tracks. One with high-heeled, like small. There's both smaller feet. One with these like pinpricks from a high-heeled shoe.
I mean, I think we're just following till we're going, right?
till we
I
get
think-
there.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not going to be able to see great soon. I assume you guys don't want me to have a giant flame on me. So I'm just putting that out there for now. I probably shouldn't lead this charge.
Kaya, we know that this creature is a magical user. Maybe if I can attract his attacks, maybe you try and stay close with me, and you can with your pendant nullify his magic.
I give it a go. Sure.
That's that's a really good idea.
I don't think we should split up, but I do also think that we shouldn't bunch together. But I don't see how we can do this stealthily. I think we've just got to get there ASAP.
I agree. We don't know how long those girls have. Yeah.
Could
I mean, if he's
sorry,
got
Blue.
a cart, he usually brings back. So
I just wonder if me and Blue, if we could like ratatouille it, if I could like jump on your back and control you with your ears and be your eyes.
I mean, you can do, or I could just be on fire.
Well, we would like to try and keep some element of surprise, I think.
I guess so, but maybe instead of you being on my shoulders, maybe I just hold your shoulder or something.
Well,
Don't know if you being on top of me is going to help. Unless you do think, if you really want to, we could be a totem.
I think we're just going to move a bit too slowly if I lead the way.
Okay, sure. Come on then. I'll pop him up on my shoulders.
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm going to hold on to his ears. And just sort of
And control him, steering him through the undergrowth. Okay.
That's it.
Low-hanging branches.
You guys. There's what? Sorry.
low-hanging branches.
There's probably like low-hanging branches as you sort of make your way through the undergrowth.
Past them, it's
I think.
fine.
Yeah. Blue, I'm going to need a. I think you're strong enough to definitely lift Saber. I think it's going to be a con save. Con saving throw to see how long you can keep Blue on your back.
Saber.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, you managed to trudge. I think it's probably about the pace that Saber would be going with carrying Saber. It's a bit uncomfortable, but you make do as you guys trudge through the undergrowth.
Cool. Could I take that as a short rest?
No, because you're having to steer him, and it's not exactly a nice, comfortable ride on the back of a cart. It's you're having to hold on for and keep steering and ducking underneath branches and things. Nice try.
Can we say that because have you taken damage recently, or could you have done a short rest whilst we were in the council? So
I'm only down 5 hit points, but for me, like 5 hit points is a quarter of my hit points. So
you could have definitely taken a short rest in the council chambers.
All right, I'm gonna.
How long were we there? Maybe even a full rest for you. That's trancing, baby.
4 hours? Were we there for 4 hours?
You wouldn't have been able to take a long rest because you were partaking in the council meeting. If you hadn't said anything and just sat in a corner and did nothing, then yeah.
I did.
But you could definitely take a short rest. Any of you could have taken a short rest if you needed it.
Z will draw her sword en route so it's out and ready, but not igniting it.
Cool. Okay.
I'll cast Longstrider on myself and Saber, I guess. Actually, no, myself and
Who wants to go? But I'll look at Z and Kaya. Who wants to be faster? Anyone?
I could. Well, I'm not fast. How much faster would it be?
like, for 10 feet or so, maybe, if we were to put it to per second or 36 seconds. Yeah. Anyone benefit from it massively, do you think?
I'm alright.
Maybe save what we've got. We don't know what we're walking in.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll hold off then.
I hate to be that guy, but if you cast it on Saber, you wouldn't have to carry him around.
No, that's why I didn't offer it to him.
Yeah, but you'd also have to flame up otherwise.
That's true. Anyway, you guys rush off into the darkness. Who's leading the party? Are you sort of?
If I've still got my little squirrel friend, I probably
Yes, Squakson's still with you.
probably need. Everyone okay with that?
Cool.
Yes, yeah.
Give me a survival check, then, please, Kaya, with advantage.
Excellent. Oh, 2 14s. So it's a 19.
19. Squawkson will sit on your shoulder. As you get to like patches where you go through like dense moss where it's a bit more tricky to find and track your way through, and like undergrowth, he'll jump off, run ahead of you, and then sort of squeak quite excitedly when you've picked up the tracks, and you guys continue on. You move for about, feels like, a couple of hours, 2.5 hours, as you go deeper and deeper into the woods.
How far in were the other two that you found? Were they also multiple hours into the forest? When you found Pickle and...
I don't think Pickle was that far in, was she?
No,
What about the boy?
The boy was a way away.
He was a way away.
I did have to run as a horse for quite a bit to get there, yeah.
Well, we can only get there as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
As you find the trees begin to thin slightly, as you sort of almost burst out of the thickness of the forest into a large clearing. Oh no, wrong way around. Yeah, you burst out into a large clearing. Moonlight shining down means that you can see about 30 feet in front before having to like squint. Give me perception checks, all of you.
17.
18.
16.
16. Awesome.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Awesome. As you exit the forest, you see that there's quite visibly, for everyone but Blue, there is a body here. The body is strung up between two trees, very similar to Pickle's body, with the ropes tied around wrists. Except there's a very noticeable difference. There is a large pool of blood on the floor below the body. Almost looks silver in the moonlight. And half of this body is missing. The lower half. You can immediately tell from this distance that the person who it is Taphnia Lowe. Still wearing the same garments that she was wearing at the Battle Forge, a red and black ball gown. from the looks of it, she is missing the sort of half of her stomach down.
So glad I can't see anyone.
You
Any?
also, as you look around the clearing as well, you can see multiple trees have been knocked over, upended by the roots, and some large holes that you can see on the map of what looks like fresh mud has been like pushed out of the holes. Yeah. What were you going to say, Andy?
I was going to ask, can I see any movement anywhere?
Anyway, give me a perception
Do a
check.
complete scan.
Yeah, I'd like to give a complete
Natural
scan as well.
20.
Oh no, wait. I'll wait for Zeke to tell me what's going on.
You can see perfectly. The body is slightly moving in the breeze, and so are the tops of the trees as you look around. Doesn't seem to be any other movement.
Can I see if there are any? Is there any evidence of the tracks leaving or going out from another direction?
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
Oh, that's terrible. 11.
From where you're stood, you can just see the tracks get to about here, and then you can't discern where they go from there.
Are we gonna go and see if we can find the person that's done this?
Yeah. I don't think she's going anywhere.
No.
I think we stay together, but yes, let's try and follow these tracks.
So I'm gonna move out to as far as I can see the tracks.
How long has it been? It's been a couple of hours, so I can't speak to Squakson no more.
Oh. Alright, I'll try. Hey, buddy. I'm pretty sure I can understand your intent and you can understand mine. So I just want to know, like, do you know what's happened?
You see Squakson looks up at you and then points at the body.
Only I could decipher what he's thinking, but I think he's pointing over there towards something.
Yes, he is.
Probably that thing that I can't really see. But I guess you're leading the way, Saber, so... Oh, my mistake moved.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over back to the middle. I've hopped off your back at this point, I expect.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have said. I figure, because the moonlight has lit a 30 radius, so you don't need me anymore. So, yeah. But you're welcome to shadow me, should you need to. Has anything changed since moving into the middle? We've got a better view. Can I see anything, like, down the holes? Can I see?
Yeah.
Well,
am I going to have to be much closer?
From where you are now, looking at the holes seem very steep in an angle. So you're looking at the first 2 foot, and it just seems to go like straight down.
I'm a bit reluctant to get close to this body. Sorry. Last time didn't go too well.
Yeah, I mean, we're not seeing any ghosts yet. And Squakson said there were 2 of them, right?
Yeah, so where's the other body?
Alright, I guess get close to one of these holes and have a quick look. Is there any, like, equipment, maybe? How were these holes made? Can I decipher any?
You can give me an investigation check.
Ooh, I'm not good at those. 15.
Yeah, it's enough. As you get closer to the hole, you can see that there are like, almost like giant shovel-like patterns in the earth. But then, as you sort of like, so you find one of them, step back, and realize it's a giant footprint of something. Probably 5-6 feet across is the whole print. It's got a long. It's probably got like a 2-foot claw at the front, and then 2 smaller ones at the side that seem to have been imprinted in the soft earth as it's. Yeah, whatever it is.
Guys, I think something really, really big has made these. Well, I mean, footprints from the looks of it.
What's Kaya doing?
Desperately waiting for people to leave. Bye, everybody. Kaya is also just. Oh.
Squakson looks up at you.
I know I can't understand what was shown anymore, Joe. Can I clasp the necklace and try and will an idea into my head of which way we should do, which we would do the things?
Cool. Yeah. Roll me a d20.
Okay. Ooh, there's a natural one.
Cool.
Nothing. It's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna go blind. This is it now.
That's a possibility for sure.
Cool.
Oh, damn.
That means
No, he's just gonna. That's not cool.
It means very spicy.
Kaya,
Yeah.
I need a intelligence saving throw from you.
Oh, great. So glad this is happening. Okay, let's use the other dice.
Another
No.
one. 2 1s in a row. Kaya, you desperately clutch at this amulet to give you an idea. And as you do, you hear the multitude of information of the universe hit you all at once. You take 6 points of psychic damage as your brain becomes fried from people. You gain knowledge of how to build a sword, what way to look, what piece of a plant to look at to know which way's north. Why does it rain? The infinite questions. How many stars are in the sky? How many grains of sand are on this planet? All those sorts of questions hit you, and you take the 6 points of psychic damage before you let go.
Oh. Do I remember those things though? Because that'd be really cool information to have later.
The worst bit about it is you never got the answers.
God damn.
Just gonna take a minute.
Can I wander over to Blue and investigate these footprints that he's talking about to see if I recognise
100%.
them?
Can I aid and just be pointing them out? Like,
Yeah.
so you see this kind of curved bit and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like me to roll?
Investigation.
Is it Fey, Fiend, or Undead?
No.
Have I aided with my pointing out?
Oh yeah, Blue. You can point out. I mean, you can. So I don't think you need to roll. Well, it's up to you if you want to roll an investigation or if you wanted to find out what this footprint is from. It would be more a survival or history check. Either one would tell you.
I'll go for history. Dirty 20.
Nice.
2020. So you've read about these creatures. as you move up to Blue, as you get closer to the footprint, you can immediately tell what this creature is. Let's see how good your D&D knowledge is as I send you a picture of that creature.
It's a bullet. That is a bullet.
Yeah.
What do you know?
They're nasty fucking things and they're difficult to kill.
Awesome.
Sounds like you. I mean, not that you're nasty. No offense.
With my knowledge, do I believe that we are in direct danger, or I can't? Would we hear these things from a fucking mile away?
You would know that these creatures are extremely well versed at ambushing their prey. On a dirty 20, you would also know that they particularly go after halflings or gnomes as they find them great sport.
Fucking hell.
So I quickly state all of that and tell everyone to be on guard because I believe that we're going to get attacked. And
Well, Saber, maybe you should get back on my shoulders. You kind of, no offense, you're looking a little meek. They might mistake you for one of these tasty little sporting creatures.
Alright, I am going to scurry back onto... I'm going to scurry up Blue and...
Right, we've got Overwatch.
Stand on his shoulders.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll?
No. As you walk over, yeah, you guys walk over. I think Z. As you see Saber walking over to Blue, you feel beneath you the ground tremble.
Z will get hold of her sword, pull it between her elbow, ignite it, and say, "They're coming."
Before we roll initiative, then I would like to cast Shield of Faith on Blue as I climb up him.
Flame on. Not on my shoulders. Though.
You climb up, but Z stands there for a couple of seconds. You feel the ground tremble beneath you, Z, and then it stops.
Is it happening yet? Should we get cover? Should we create cover?
Maybe we should back out of this clearing.
Can I have a quick look around? Are there any rock outcrops or anything like that?
Give me a perception check.
Uh, 11.
It doesn't look like there's anywhere rocky to jump up on.
We should group back up with Kaya.
Yeah.
Keep our backs to the wall
think-
there, guys.
Guys, I reckon you should start moving towards the body. I'll go meet up with Kaya and we'll meet you by the body. I also don't want us to bunch up too much. And I don't want Kaya to be alone.
Agreed. Okay.
So I'll make my way over to Kaya. Mm-hmm.
Piss off.
Cool. Z goes back towards Kaya. Can I just ask you guys to commit to squares? I know it's a little bit difficult with Saber on your back, Blue, but if you guys can commit to squares, that'd be amazing. Makes my
Where
life
we're going
easier.
up to the body there, Blue.
I have to refresh my
Yeah.
map. me, that would be great. Please, Matthew.
I'm gonna just put him in the square next to me, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. As you guys approach the body, you see these car tracks on the floor, 2 sets of footprints. You get to a point sort of halfway between where this body's hanging from the trees and from where Kaya is. You get about halfway, and the tracks go all weird. Like, there's still tracks on the floor, but they go a bit strange. Saber, you can give, or Blue, or both of you can give me survival checks to see if you can decipher what's happened here.
Definitely me.
Oh, that's going to be a 17.
16.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
16. You see that the cart stops and changes direction, like turns, as if it stood still. It like turns. You can see the tracks go sideways. You see there's some sort of seems to be some sort of scuffle, and there's a few droplets of blood. And as you take a few more steps forward, you see that there is a large piece of grass that's been flattened. It looks like someone's gone a body's been, or someone's hit the deck. Mm-hmm. And then you see 2 sets of footprints sort of rush off in this direction.
Okay.
What kind of footprints?
Small footprints, smaller than not this large creature you've been following, and not the high-heeled stiletto ones, the other ones.
Well,
we don't know which ones this one was wearing, do we? Because their bottom half's missing. So I'm hoping it's not the bit that's run off. That would be very scary. I know we've seen ghosts, and I've seen them before, but that'd be a new one.
I mean, this island is really weird, so it could definitely be an option.
Yes, we did not have these things back home. There's a kitty cat somewhere too.
There is a kitty cat somewhere. Sorry.
What would be sorry for a kitty cat? Yes. Alright, maybe we should stay kind of near the body to meet up with those guys, but somewhat investigate these tracks as well.
Yeah. Can I do a medicine check on the body and see if there's see if it was killed by being ripped in half, or if there's any sign of the ritual taking place as well?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Oh, that's a 12.
Cool. The body of Tafnir is hanging 20 feet in the air. Chest cavity has not been cut open. On a 12, you're not sure if she died from if she was killed before she went up there, or if she was killed by the whatever is eaten or taken off the half, the other half of her body.
Uh-huh.
But she doesn't seem to be her face is still just quite placid. There doesn't seem to be any horror or there's no other there's no signs of what seems to be thrashing or moving around. Just half a body hanging in the air.
Okay, I'm going to relay to Blue that I don't think the ritual took place this time, and that maybe they were disturbed, judging by the tracks, before they had a chance to fully take the insides of Tafnir out.
Do you think the thing that made these big footprints fed on it or something, or interrupted, like you say? Or
yeah,
it was
that's exactly what I expect. Just by the tracks, the way they go a bit haywire, it looks like they left to the north of the clearing. We should tell Z and Kaya when they get here, and maybe move up that way.
Yeah,
before whatever made those tracks comes out those holes.
Yeah, we'll take a little bit of cover in the tree line, I guess, maybe, and then wait for them guys and keep overwatch. Maybe you should draw your weapon just in case.
Yeah, I will draw my bow.
I've still got my fire lit, so I've got that as well. And then, yeah, I'll move like a little bit closer to the tree, I guess.
Cool.
Like there.
And you got +2 to your AC as well.
I will put that on. Thank you very much.
Kaya, see what are you two up to?
Kaya, there's something called a bullet, and I think that we're right in the middle of its tongue. The boys have gone over to the body. I said that we would meet them there. We need to stay close together.
Okay. What is this bullet?
The best way to describe this. Think of it as a giant mole with a beak.
Oh, lovely, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll get my bow ready. And follow Z wherever she's walking. But sort of like looking to the side.
Like I said, I've got my little flame up, so I guess you've got a somewhat direction for us.
Cool. Yeah, move you guys to where you want to move to.
How far can we get?
Squakson will follow you.
Buddy.
Keeping pace. He is tiny on the map.
Can I pick him up and like put him on my shoulder?
Yeah.
Save his little legs.
Give me an insight check. Kaya.
Okay. Come on, dice. Otherwise you're going in jail. Oh. It's not great.
He's guilty.
10.
10. Squakson keeps looking around. Doesn't like to be sat still. He seems to. You put him on your shoulder, and he keeps going round the back of your head and popping up on the other shoulder, and keeps looking out. And he sort of then climbs up onto your top of your head, grabs hold of your hair, and then sort of looks around, then crawls into the top of your shirt, and then sits there, looks out around from around your head. It doesn't seem to be wanting to keep still. As you guys hear a scream.
Can we determine the direction of the scream?
Yeah, I think you can. Coming from this direction.
Right.
Does it sound like Philo?
Give me an insight check.
Z's already booking it, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Kyle will follow.
Cool. You guys begin to book it. You probably get about halfway before you see Thee come out of the tree line. I will. Can I share this quick enough? I've done some artwork, but it's not gonna.
Oh, we'll put it on the fridge.
Actually. Yeah, I can do it off my phone. Just give me a second.
Mississippi.
Yeah, you see her booking out of the clearing, or into the clearing. Sorry. There you go. Popped it in the group chat for you. You see, she runs out. She's wearing this red ball gown similar to Taphnia's, except hers is incredibly ripped and torn. She's got a large welt on the top of her head, and one of her horns looks like there's a deep crack in it. As she rushes out, she clocks eyes with Yuzi and just goes, "Run!" and proceeds to sprint towards you as you feel the ground tremble, and a large creature bursts out of the earth from the hole. As it exits the hole, it leaps 10 foot into the air, lands on the ground, and begins to snap its beak quite menacingly towards the party. Would everyone like to roll initiative?
Yes, I would.
I have a -1. With my 0.
Oh no!
I rolled a 5.
Still. Wait, what'd you get, Z?
11.
Okay.
6.
What's worse than
You
you?
said Z.
Yeah, Z, you're still going.
Take
At
ours.
least third from the party. No,
I
second.
think second.
Yeah, second. I'm still shit. Well, I'm not dexterous.
I with a +3 rolled the lowest, I think.
Okay. Kaya, what'd you roll?
11. Well, no, I rolled like
We're
8 and I got 11 plus 2.
Z?
we're so awake. 6.
But a high 6.
Considering we were so cautious coming in here, we heard a scream, saw someone run out, and then rolled terribly on initiative. All the signs were there.
Just very surprised.
Who's got the higher dex out of you and
Z's got the
Blue?
higher.
Z. Z's got the
I
higher.
think so, yeah.
Cool.
The squirrel's higher than.
The squirrel's in the initiative, what? Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Yeah,
What
and he's
the
higher
fuck is
than
he
all
doing?
3 of you.
He's got
Well, he
almost
was-
as
he
much
was-
HP as fucking... Oh, that's not his HP. I thought... He's probably got more HP than Saber then. Have you not short
Alright.
rested?
I've got 19 HP.
That's not hard though, is it?
I've got 19 hit
15
points, not 15. For some reason, that's not updated on there.
Yeah, I have 26.
Why didn't you get it up to 20? Yeah, you won. That's right.
Okay, you see Thea run out of the wood shout, run as this bullet bursts out of the ground and begins to like raking its claws, runs towards her, goes to bite her and manages to catch like the lower part of her leg, and she takes 6 points of damage.
Don't scream or run, they like the sport.
It's then. Yeah, that's it. Kaya.
I would like to bonus action Hunter's Mark
Yeah,
and then shoot my bow.
thank you very much. I've just been presented some sort of treat. Oh, a Kit Kat cookie pie.
That's not a Kit Kat.
Yeah. It looks like someone's put Kit Kat in a pie.
That sounds good.
It looks lovely. Yeah. Cool. Thank you very much. Sorry, Kaya, what are you doing?
I was
Bonus
casting
action, Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark and then trying to shoot my bow. If I may.
Yeah, you concentrate on the creature in front of you, and it begins to spring up with these weird tattoos all over its silvery hide. Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Come on, roll good.
Oh no, that's the Hunter's Mark.
No, this is risky because I've been rolling so dreadfully. Oh, do I do it? Do I do it though? Do I do it? Oh, what if I took the thing? So I should do it anyway. Fuck it.
We're fucking it.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Gonna fuck.
fuck.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna whiff. It's gonna.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. These dice need to go to jail. So yeah, with my -5, even with my +2 that remains, that's a 3.
3. You draw your bow. Fire, and the arrow just goes straight, hits it square in the middle of its face, and just ting, and goes off it like straight upwards into the air. And you see it go disappear into the trees behind it.
Cool, that's me down.
Any movement?
I'd like to think I would have stepped to the side of Z, so I'm out the way. So,
like, as someone comes says run, their leg gets chomped, and you're like closer.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna stay there. Just
Okay.
try to get too close.
Squakson leaps off your shoulder and then proceeds to run up to the Juliet.
No!
It seems to get its distracted. Like you see the creature, like one of its eyes in the side of its head just pings at Squakson, and it begins to like try and like go after the squirrel. He has distracted the creature for you. Z.
Kill it.
Right, Z first up is gonna go for the Hail Mary. I'm sure it's fucking strong, but bollocks to it, it might roll a natural 1. I'm gonna try and curse it and bind it to its position.
Okay, cool.
But
it's a strength.
I'm not going to amplify it.
Okay, so it's a strength saving throw. That's a 16.
Fuck you. Okay.
Fuck you.
That didn't work. So Z will run up to it in its face and hit it with my fire-lit sword.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Did you say that it's distracted?
It is distracted.
So advantage?
I think distraction is probably disadvantage. No, you can have advantage on attacking it. We'll do it that way. Yeah, advantage on attacking it.
Natural 20.
Awesome. Double those dice.
Double those dice.
Right.
Double those dice.
I've also got savage attacks. When I score a critical hit, I get to roll one of the weapons dice, one additional die.
Cool. Do it.
Add it.
Triple those.
So, here we go.
Yeah, baby.
So 2d6, 2d6 to go with, and then 2. So it should be 4d6 then, and then add 1 extra. So 5. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm doubling the dice? Yes. I haven't done anything, so I do the 2d6 first. That's good. That's 10, so 20.
Okay.
Am I double? I'm not rolling.
Roll the dice. Roll those dice twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get to re-roll both of those. That was a 1 and a 2. So that's 16 so far.
So
and now
we saying? Oh yeah, no. So
10 for the first one.
Yeah, 10 for the first one, 6 for the second part. So 16. That's a 3. So 19, 20, 22. And then 1 more d6 because of savage attacker. which is a 6, so 21, 27 plus. Where are you? So plus 5, so 32
Amazing.
points
Jesus.
of damage.
Get it.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
You
We've got excited.
you rush in, Z, with your flaming sword. You see, like, its head's turned, trying to focus on Squakson. You rush in and just Hail Mary, throw your sword at it as it lifts its chin, and you catch it underneath its chin, and you see blood splatter the floor as you cut deep into its bottom of its jaw. It wheels round to face you, clicks its beak, head, and you hear just the snapping noise as it wheels round to face you.
Excellent.
That's everything from you. Yeah, Blue.
Holla. Right. We're gonna move first. Do a straight run. Let's go here. And then we're gonna spirit totem. So the visage of a bear summons in the middle of us all, including Fee. And that gives everyone plus 5 plus 4, so 9 temporary hit points. And you get
Nice.
Awesome.
strength checks and saving throws whilst inside my aura. That is
Strength 6.
What about Squakson?
Yeah,
Squawks
everyone. I've got enough to fit everyone in.
So what was the
Squakson
second
also
bit?
gets.
Squawkson's just he's now Robo Squirrel.
He's gonna. If he
Absolute
returns
tank
to
bro.
his squirrel kind, he will be God.
So what was the second bit? We get advantage on.
Strength checks and saving throws.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yes, and then there's people in the way. But I think we can aim it, right? Yeah, that's within 20 feet of me, right? Yeah. I want to do spike growth, starting at 20 feet away from me, just on the creature spilling out in the direction of that hole.
What's the size of the
It's 20 feet
area?
size.
20 feet.
I can cast it in 150 foot range. That's big.
We'll do 20 feet. Is it cone? Is it or square?
It's a circle.
Circle, sphere.
Yeah, so I'll pull a little bit of branch off of my just general nature that I'm covered in. Just rub it real deep, blow, then the bear will swat at it and then push it straight down, kind of like it's hitting a palm strike on a volleyball, and then straight onto the creature and then just spread out the spikes.
Cool. Amazing. Do you need to make a check with that?
I don't know.
Or is it when it moves?
First starts. When a creature
Have a look.
moves or within the area, moves into or within the area. So as long as it's only
Cool.
when anyone moves inside.
Amazing. Anything else from you?
No, and it's not a check. It's just they take damage.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it.
Saber.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. I'm going to very quickly, for a bit of canon, change the way I do Guiding Bolt. So I just fire it from my bow now. So as I draw my bow, I say a prayer, and then an arrow sort of materializes, and I'm going to cast that at 2nd level. It doesn't matter that Fee's in the way, does it? Philo is in the way.
You can arc it. You can arc the shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right. That is an 11.
You draw your bow back with no arrow in it. You just pull back, and you see an arrow appears. Except it's a very pointed end, and then it goes into a set of scales, which give it a lovely little like rounded finish at the end. And you pull back fire. This bolt goes straight through, hits the creature's like where its shoulder would be, and just poof, bounces off it, and then explodes into like a firework, about 10 feet away from it.
That's not ideal. And then for my bonus action, I don't think I'm going to do anything for my bonus action on this occasion. I think I'm just going to move. Where am I? There I am. I'm going to move a bit further away. I think just a bit onto the edge, just so I can, and maybe look at the other two holes, see if there's any evidence of anything coming out of the other two holes.
What's your passive perception?
Bear with. Passive perception is 14.
Love it. Yeah, you don't see, as you sort of like, you're backing away and checking over your shoulder, you don't see anything coming out of the holes behind you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's everything for my go then. Thank you.
The will use the distraction of Squakson and Z to just leg it. As she runs towards you, Saber, and then proceeds to turn, sort of pulls her hands up and begins like flexing her fingers as she seems to be doing some sort of magic, as you see little sparks, Saber, come out of her hands as the bullet goes low and leaps into the air. Z, you will get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to do that.
21.
21 definitely hits. Roll damage.
I imagine to get purchase on its jump, it must move somewhat on these spikes, right?
Yeah, you'll get to give the spike damage as well.
Uh, 8, 13, 16.
16. Cool. Blue, what's the damage from the spikes?
3.
Oh, 3. Sorry, you put it up on there. As it leaps over Z, you manage to like slice at it, and as it pushes down, before it does that, you see that the growths begin to like get between its claws and stab it in like the soft bits of the like the like padding. As it springs up, leaps over Z, you slash at it, and it comes crashing down on Kaya. I'm gonna need Blue and Kaya, and just double check. Actually, it's just Kaya. Kaya, I need a dexterity or strength saving throw.
I will take the dex, please.
Okay.
No, go strength because you've got advantage.
I would take the strength, please.
You can take whichever one.
Thank you very much. That will be 15.
Okay. You watch this thing as you like just manage to like brace yourself and step back slightly. It comes crashing down, catches you as it falls. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as the thing comes down on you. It's then going to whip its head round and attack Blue.
Well, yay for not attacking Kaya.
19's definitely going to hit you.
Well, if you want it to, yeah.
You take 17 points of piercing damage as it bites you.
Holy shit.
That's a lot. Can't take too many more of those. Gulp.
Kaya.
Thanks for attacking me, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You also pushed 5 feet back because it.
That's
as
nice.
It lands, so to put you 5 foot backwards. Yeah, sorry, should have said that.
That's wonderful. It's the best news all day. Can I please back up 30 feet, or as many feet as I can to like that?
You'll have to take the disengage action, as it will get an attack of opportunity, or some sort of.
Was I not already more than 5 feet away?
Because you're 5 feet away from it. It can still get you.
Oh, okay. In which case, then. That's why I will do that. Oh no. No, that ruins all of my plans. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try it anyway, yeah.
Just
I know
take the attack
being
opportunity.
close. Ooh. Can I Misty Step?
You can certainly Misty Step.
I would love to Misty Step.
If you have Misty Step, I'm pretty sure you do.
I don't think I've used any yet today, so I should have.
We've had a short rest, or one of you gets it back on a short rest. Oh, sorry, not it. You.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, Saber gets it back, and I get 2 instead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, and I'm in my like Dower mode, right? I'm in winter, so when I use my phase step, one creature of my choice that I can see within 5 feet of me before I teleport must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Amazing.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay,
that's incredible.
It got a 7.
Yeah.
So as you disappear away from it, it is now frightened of you.
Well, that's
which I'm
excellent.
Pretty sure means it can't attack. It can't charge you down. It can't get any closer to you.
That's very nice.
So if you could maybe walk into my spikes, that'd be great.
Possibly. For now, that was my bonus action. So I will just try and shoot it again, please.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Without Sharpshooter, because let's be honest, I'm not having a good day, and it's clearly not going well. So we'll
Natural 20.
So dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit.
Excellent. And can I use my? And he's still hunter's marked. And can I use my dreadful strikes as well, please?
As long as Hunter's Mark isn't a concentration spell, which I don't think it is, but just double check.
Oh, it is a concentration spell.
Cool. So you would need to roll me. We should have done this before, but you need to give me a con save. You took.
I took.
I can't remember.
I'm now on. So we were given 9. I took 12, didn't I? Because I took.
Yes, and
9 from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of the damage or 10.
Yeah. So yeah, you're good. You still got Hunter's Mark up.
Do I have my spike growth? Because I took damage as well, and I got a 12 on the concentration.
If you took 17, so it'd been half the damage or 10, so you'd have been fine.
Cool. Sweet.
Excellent. In which case then, I shall just roll my dice.
Half the damage? I'm sure it is.
Maybe.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 11, 14 points of damage.
Get it.
That's
Nice.
14.
I like that.
It's 9, 12 of piercing and 2 of psychic.
Perfect. You see Kaya whips away. As it does, the bullet looks at it, sort of jumps a little bit as Kaya disappears, and then reappears, firing a shot from a bow, which almost leaves this trail of like purple energy as the arrow embeds. And then you see this purple energy just like whip past it, and you see like little cuts appear in the armor as this purple energy fires across it. Amazing. Any movement from you?
No, I'm pretty good where I am, thank you.
Cool. Squakson is going to rush forward and again distract the bullet. Z.
Z will think about everything that happened to her mother, go into a rage, and then charge at Blue and nudge Blue back 5 yards and take his place, please.
Okay.
And I'll happily use it as a action.
Okay. It's up to Blue. Would Blue like try and stop this at all?
I think I've just been bit.
In fact, actually, no. I don't think it would be a shove attack. I think if you were just going to run and push Blue out of the way. So, give me an attack roll against Blue as AC. That's the easiest way to do it.
Okay. So it's a strength, so I get advantage on that.
From me,
yeah.
14 for the beat.
So what did you want? Strength or athletics?
Oh, it's an attack roll. So it's just an unarmed strike. It's just a shove attack, you're just running in and pushing Blue.
Shove
It's a plus
attack. So that's a +7. So that's 15.
15. Yeah. You push Blue 5 feet out of the way and take Blue place.
Big damage.
No, take no damage. You also, as a 5e mechanic, if you are moved forcibly out of someone's range, you don't take attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's bonus action, raged action. Yeah, that's me done.
Cool. Blue.
Yeah, Blue. There's a lot I could do here. I don't know what's best. I was debating sending an animal messenger to, one of the council members that we just left, or any of the guards that we passed on the way. We just came here with a squirrel, who's doing great, by the way. But I guess it's... How fucked up does Fee look? Like, fucked up?
Give me an insight check.
Nope, 2 + 3, 5.
She looks really badly hurt.
Alright.
Like, how she's still standing, you don't know.
Well, I know, I've just given her some fucking temporary HP. Well, that's helped a little, but yeah, that's not how she's felt. She stood next to, of his own admission, a bad cleric, but a cleric nonetheless.
Yeah, a bad cleric. I've got nothing to help her right now.
Are you serious? Okay, that's information.
Yes, you have.
Yeah,
You've got something in your. Something in your pocket if you really want to use it.
I could give her that, yeah.
This is my. Right. Hold on, sorry. This is an action. Okay, cool. That's right. I'll look to her and be like,
please help with this, I think. My love.
I'll blow her a healing word kiss, very awkwardly. And, I should roll that.
She looks up at you. You can see, like, in her glasses, one of them is cracked. Like, it's like one of the lenses is just complete. There's a crack from one side of the frame to the other. She looks up to you. She's, "I'm trying," and she's like, really like throwing her hands around. You heal her 4 points.
And then I'm going to turn into a snake.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it use your action to cast Healing Word, I guess, then?
No, it's bonus action healing word, and my wild companion is action. Oh wait, no, that's wild companion, not wild shape. But no,
Yeah.
wild shape is an action as well.
It's an action. Okay, cool. Just
It's
checking.
bonus action if you're a moon druid. And I am not. I'm a shepherd. Hence the belt.
Cool. We'll put you down there. As you turn into your giant snake form.
He loves it. And that's my action, my bonus action, and I will flank to some degree, I guess. I feel bad that Z has very graciously pushed me out of rage for me to jump back in, but yeah, we're helping. We're encasing.
Helping.
Yes.
Saber.
Yes. I am going to. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give the potion of greater healing that I have in my backpack to this beaten up tiefling that's just stood next to me.
As you go, like, take it out, she goes, I'm fine. And she, like, swats it away.
Okay. Then I'm gonna put it back in my backpack. That didn't take an action, did it?
No.
Cool. I'm gonna use War Priest to fire two arrows at this thing.
Cool.
Oh god. Right. First one is gonna be a 9 to hit, so I'm gonna miss with that.
And your second shot?
Is going to be a 10, so I miss with that.
You load up 2 arrows. You try a different tact. Load up 2 arrows, fire them, and both arrows go straight past the bullet's head as it spins around. You miss.
I'm going to then. No, that's it. I'm going to stay there because that's my bonus action and my action gone.
Okay.
Thank you.
The.
Bye, Fofo.
She is going to raise her hand like raises her hand, but she's crackling with this like sparks of like blue, like a real deep blue. She holds it up and then almost like hand goes off like a cannon. She fires an eldritch blast at the bullet. That's the wrong dice. Try again. As you watch as it takes it full force in the head, and takes 8 points of damage. She's then going to pretend to run away.
Have we spotted a sister yet?
I will let you figure that out. Cool. Okay. You see the bullet swoop down and swallow Squakson whole.
No. No.
He just simple move of the head, scoops Squakson up, and then proceeds to run.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah, give me Z and Blue can give me opportunity attacks.
That's me.
9.
Let's go.
Uh, 16.
You strike out, and you hear this like ting sound as your fangs hit the silver side of its armor. You almost get that like weird like vibration wobble as you like your head retracts. Z, you swing and miss. It will take some damage from the spike growth though, as it's entered its area. So you can roll damage for
Did it move through it?
So it would move 5, 10, 15.
So it's going to be. That's a good one. That's 19.
You watch it get ripped to shreds by your thorns. Almost like you see the tangles begin to like wrap around its back and begin to pull it down as it's like really fights against it. As you watch its body slip into the hole and disappear from view.
Am I close enough to? Can I misty step after this tiefling and try and tackle her before she gets away?
Yeah, you guys are out of combat. Yeah, you can misty step. You can probably misty step in front of her and just stop her from moving if you wanted to.
Yes, I will do that then, please.
Cool. You misty step in front of her. You see her running at full sprint and just sort of like anchors on and like hits you like with her shoulder. She like collides with you. She's like, we gotta go.
It's gone. It's gone. What's happening? Where's what's happening? Why are you out here?
I don't know. Where am I?
Well, we followed you out here with your what looks like your sister.
Tafnia.
Yeah.
Where is she?
I've got some bad news.
Your bedside manner as the fucking place needs some work.
Is she missing?
No, we know where she is. Well, some of her.
Some of her?
Yeah. So, we got news that you were being brought out here. We tracked and followed your footprints through the woods for a few hours, really, and well, it seems that your sister didn't quite make it. At that, I'm going to spin her around and just sort of like point in the direction of her sister as well, so she can see. I'm just going to on her shoulders, and then
she goes, what? Oh, and collapses.
Right.
Does he catch her?
No.
Yeah, she collapses to the floor, begins weeping.
So you don't know or remember anything then?
you hear the like gasp of someone trying to speak through tears, as she's sort of loudly sobbing, and you get the garbled no. Yeah.
Right. Is anyone coming over to us, or are you all just keeping your distance over at the other end of the field?
I would like to have Dash to look in the hole and
I am
just.
also. Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say probably probably shooting another arrow down after the evil thing that killed the squirrel.
I want to try and follow.
I am just raging. Yeah.
I'm a snake that doesn't know how to burrow, but there's a hole already there, right?
Yeah, there is a hole already there. Kaya, you rush forward, fire an arrow into the hole, and you hear it go for like a second, and then you hear a thud as it hits earth. It goes out of sight, though.
Can I still sense it?
Oh, you got hunter's mark, haven't you?
Yeah.
Still on it. You can. I think you can sense it up to a mile. I think. If I remember rightly.
You might be able to get Squakson back, or some of him.
I'm not sure I can find it.
Was it favoured enemy that's within a mile?
Yeah, I think it's favoured enemy.
Just send me the hunter. Oh, actually, I can find it. It's cool. Can bring up.
Yeah.
90 feet is the area, but I don't know if that's just the casting area.
Yeah, and like unless I cast it at 3rd or 4th level, when I can maintain it for up to 8 hours.
Yeah, but it doesn't really say distance, so in my head.
No, it doesn't.
It's just on.
I have advantage on wisdom.
Yeah, you get advantage on tracking it, basically.
Yeah. I know where it went. It went in the hole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Squakson, no. Yeah. What a brave little squirrel.
And then just like nothing. I don't know. I'm a snake. I was debating going in after it, but I'll probably suffocate. So I got burrowed. I just sat there, confused.
You should try and retrieve the body. Can you get 20 feet up to pull it down? Get this body down.
Me?
Yes, snake. Snaky snake. Big blue snake.
I guess I'll nod maybe and attempt to do something with this body. I don't have opposable thumbs, let alone hands. Like, I don't know what you're expecting me to
Just
be
bite the ropes. Bite the ropes that she's held up by, and she'll fall, and then we can pick her up, or
going to try to release the half of the body that we have.
Yes.
Okay. You go up and sort of like raise yourself up and strike the ropes that are holding. You strike the first one, and there is a sickening thud as Taphnia's half of body just swings and hits the tree trunk. And yeah, there's a horrible like squelchy thud, and the ground is splattered with more blood as it hits the tree trunk.
She doesn't hit it head first then?
No, it's sort of like whole body just collides.
Stumpy end first then. Even better.
Look towards Saber from one of the trees and then just stare at him for 5 awkward seconds. And then I guess move over to the other tree and try and get them off that.
Cool. Yeah, and again, you strike, and there is another horrible sound as the body hits the floor.
Very dignified.
Can Z try and have a look around now that she's not mad with rage. But I have a look around to see if I can see where the cart tracks went to.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Nine.
You see the cart tracks. You see the scuffle that's happened. You see the cart tracks go up to where Taffney's body's hung up, and then the cart tracks move about to where you are now, and just disappear.
Saber, can she remember anything?
No, she doesn't remember anything.
Something strange is happening.
You see, she looks up at you, Saber, from the ground. Like wipes her nose on like the sleeve of her dress. I remember. I remember waking up, and she points to past where you see the spikes begin to like, the spike growth begin to like shrink back into the earth. She points into the trees. I woke up in there, and I heard this something large, and then I saw a big eye, and then I screamed, and then I found you, and she's like clutching her head, where this huge like welt has appeared. Oh.
We should go investigate where you woke up then, and see how you got there.
Can I head up to where she was pointing, please?
Yeah. Give me a survival check, see, or investigation.
No. 6.
Cool. You like follow the fresh footprints from this clearing, walk into the trees, quickly lose them, and sort of turn and come back. You probably go in about 10-15 feet into like the undergrowth.
I can't follow. B, come and show me where you were. I can't follow your tracks.
She takes you in. Still sniffling and crying, she takes you sort of 50 foot into the undergrowth, and shows you where she woke up. You see that there is in fact, give me another investigation check and see what you see.
Come on, fucking guy.
I'm gonna do one as well because I'll have gone with them.
Yeah, you can go with.
Ooh, that's better.
Stop staring at trees.
Dirty 20. Investigation, dirty 20.
She shows you where she woke up. You can see as you turn around to like look around at where, like how far away the clearing is, you can see that there's this large, there's like a large circle of what looks like burnt leaves, like the edges of like, there's a hole being pushed through, and it looks like something was on fire. To the point where you are, and as you sort of look around, you see that there is a large rock, which is blood over the top of it. Like there's like no, it looks like a few, like a small like like a few drops of blood on a like a large rock that's still in the ground.
The scorch marks.
Mhm.
Have I seen anything like that before?
Looks like some sort of. It looks like a spell has been cast. Some sort of fire spell has been cast through here.
And there's nothing else. Movement anywhere or anything.
Thea goes. So I woke up and I was on the ground here, and she points to the ground next to the rock.
Does she have any visible injuries, like that might have?
Yeah, she's got a split on her head.
She's got a huge lump, like egg-sized lump on her head. She's
Right.
covered
Oh,
in
the
little
glasses are
like.
cracked, yeah.
Her glasses are cracked, and she's covered in like tiny little rips and tears. Like her dress is ripped in like little places, and she's got like small cuts. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you were trying to defend yourself, Rav, and you did pretty well. But I think we need to get back to Breeze.
Sorry.
Tell the council that there's an issue. Go on, Saber.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if she was charmed, or if I can figure out what spell was used to sort of wipe her memory or anything like that?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Please roll good. No. 3. Oh man, I have rolled one good die this evening. I know nothing about magic.
You trying to piece the information together. Like you're trying to work out how she got here. Like, how did the person get here? Like, charm them. Tieflings can't be charmed. In fact, you're not even sure if these are real big footprints. It could be her. It could be Thea.
Jacques! I don't do that. Z, I think you're right. We should. We've got a survivor here. Whether she remembers or not, more might come back to her. We should get back to Breeze and let them know what we figured out. Although very little.
Okay. I agree with Saber. Start heading back towards the half the body and scoop it up in my cloak, if I may.
Cool. What's Kaya and Blue doing while this is all happening as they're investigating the tree?
I'm a snake. I'm just
Still
doing,
snake?
snake patrols, keeping an eye out, making sure I can probably maybe I'm gonna be trying to feel for this thing, I guess, with my snake sprawled out body on the ground.
Do you have tremor sense?
Hell no. We've got blind sense for 10 feet.
Yeah, okay. Okay. You begin to go around the clearing, doing your patrol. Give me a perception check.
Perception is a 2 for the snake. So that is 21.
Cool. We'll get back to that. Kaya, what's Kaya doing?
Kaya's definitely still staring into the hole, sort of vacantly, and thinking about the fact that everybody who helps gets killed, and how she thinks she's cursed, and she's just sort of wallowing in her own self-pity, really.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
As I guess Z and I come past on the other side of the thorns, we'll call out to Kaya.
I think the thorns are probably disappeared by this point.
Okay.
Unless
your temporary HP is 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why can't I get rid of it? Delete. Go away.
Yeah. So as we walk past the hole, coming from the north, clear where we were, I expect we'll call out to Kaya and gather her up, explain that we're heading back to Breeze, so that we can inform them. We can update the town leaders and let get Philo back and all the rest of that. And yeah,
Can I just cast Goodberry and leave 3 of them just sort of underground as sort of a little tribute to our fallen friend? Because there's no body to bury, so.
Kaya, as you reach down and cast Goodberry and pop 3 little things on the floor, there is a very warm feeling coming from your chest as you... I think Kaya is extremely sad about this happening. You feel like this pain and hot, like warmth at your chest. It's up to you, but do you think Kaya is crying right now as she's putting these berries?
Oh, like, yeah, she's definitely trying to fight it, but she's definitely, yeah. The tears are breaking free.
You watch as one of these tears drops from your eye and hangs in the air. As it begins to drop slowly and slower and slower, as it hits the floor, your tear's no longer there, and a small squirrel is in front of you.
Can I tell if it's Squakson?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Is he slimy with like monster innards covering him?
I don't know anything.
So they all look the same to me.
Literally nothing. A 6.
You are looking at a very cut and bruised and very singed. You see a lot of the fur on this squirrel has been like melted by what looks like acid, as it just pops into existence in front of you. Wide-eyed stares at you. And then bolts for the good berries and begins like eating them.
Yeah, and I'll just put a couple more down. Until he looks robust.
He literally looks what?
Robust.
You see that like he begins to eat the good berries and you see the little tiny like cuts and bruises on him begin to like heal, but the fur doesn't. He's got like patchy now, like you can see the like weird like grey skin underneath. He's got like loads of patches. He's got like a nice, now if you look at the top of his head, is now got a bald patch between his like ears. As he begins to like pick up the good berry and begin to gnaw it. His tail is completely bald, apart from a little tuft at the end.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you are so brave. Thank you so much for your help.
It looks at you, and begins to just keep eating the good berries.
Do you need carrying back to near a town, or are you okay here? Don't stay too close to the big scary things.
It picks up like a good berry and like tucks it underneath its arm, picks up another one, and then just sits at your feet.
Okay, I'll pick him up.
Pick him up. He gets in the back of your collar, and begins to like eat these berries. every now and again you get the feeling of like goodberry juice go down the back of your neck as he's like eating them on the back, but sits on your shoulders.
Okay, I mean, I guess I will just turn around and walk back to the others. I'm not going to make a big deal about the fact that he's still alive. I'm just gonna, just not going to mention it. Yeah, sort of a bit, not freaked out, but just a bit baffled. I'm going to go with baffled. Not questioning it, but also not really able to quantify it at the moment. So just walking away. Off we go.
You guys all meet up in the center as Blue is taken down. Body Kaya, you have the squirrel on your back. You guys meet up in the center of the clearing. The looks pretty distraught at the fact that her sister is dead.
Right. We should head back. It's not safe here. Blue, you can travel in the dark as a snake, can't you? A bit easier.
I hiss.
Good. Awesome. I'm really pleased to hear it.
Well, we probably got it for another like 40 minutes or so. Not for you.
Right. No, I wouldn't know that. Yeah, we should just head back, I think. There's a bit to report on.
Z will be at the back of the group to try and keep the half body away from the sister.
Okay.
At least we stopped, or something that bullet stopped whatever was happening. It's not two bodies we're bringing back. Well, that's much comfort.
Cool. Just to double check, is anyone doing anything before we head out?
I rolled a perception check for the snake before, but...
Oh, of course you did. Yes, you did. Sorry. You don't spot anything in the trees or anything coming out of the holes. As you slither past one, you hear like very distant sounds of like earth being moved. But nothing. Like it's going. It's as you sort of like pause and wait. You don't hear it getting closer. It seems to be it at best it's getting further away.
I guess Squakson's gone forever in my mind. Alright, then we soldier through. But then yeah, I'm fine to just continue on.
I can imagine you'll spot him eventually.
Eventually, but now I assume not from my vantage point.
In which case, then I'm going to take a quick comfort break, and then we'll meet back here in a minute. Is that cool?
I can.
Amazing.
Cool with me.
Oh. Yeah, you guys group up in the center of the clearing, gather your thoughts, gather everybody up. Z, you scoop up the half body of Taphnia Low. What are you wrapping the body in? Are you just carrying it?
My cloak.
Cool. You take your cloak off. The white, pristine cloak that you got for Pickle's funeral, by any chance?
No, that was that was laid over. Was it Greg?
Yeah. Greg, yep.
So back to my normal dark browny coloured cloak.
Amazing. You wrap Taphni's body up in that.
Oh, hello.
And then you all sort of head out. Oh, hello. Listen,
Hello.
who's this?
This is Cookie. She's
Oh, hey, Cookie.
Oh,
in my personal space.
I love Dobby.
Yeah, Dobby. Yeah.
Dobby hugs me, not Capra Master.
You guys head out the sobs of tea, coming from the front of the group. You guys walk out. Who's leading the party back to Breeze?
Z said you were snaky snake. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, that's right.
Z's at the back. Fucked off that she's not killed anything.
Cool. In which case, Blue, can you give me a survival check?
Am I? How long have we been? Is this like straight out of the bat? Am I still a snake?
You're still Snake.
Still a snake.
Still Snake at this point.
Oh, but that's not how druids work. 14.
14. Yeah, you follow the tracks. You follow the tracks out of the clearing, and you follow them for some time. Sort of lose them for a little while, manage to find them again as you exit the forest where you entered. Right here. Moon's high in the sky as you exit the trees. By this point, you've turned back into Goliath Blue. Yeah.
I'll have a small hand flame, and then when we get to the town, put it out. And is it on fire? Is it rampant with goblins? Is there a bullet coming out from midway through? Is the rest of Tafnia here?
Are all the children dead?
Yeah.
Bodies of children just lining the roads.
Yeah, there's a few like children's bodies that just say "fuck you guys." The town is completely on fire.
Great.
No, you walk out. There are lights coming from Breeze. The moon is high in the sky. No clouds. It's very cold when you exit the forest. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we should maybe let our guard know, or just head straight to the council. Will they be at the building, do you think? Or shoot, maybe they'll be at home at this point. I don't know.
Where does Fee want to go?
Little quiet voice says, I think we should send her out to sea.
We should find a guard to go and get the town's leaders as we head towards the port.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, well,
all right.
We'll make sure to, honour her wishes, for sure. But yeah, let's, she'd want you to keep on going, right? Just take every day one step at a time. I know it's hard now, but we've lost friends too. I've not lost a sibling myself, but yeah, it must be. I'm sorry. She seemed okay when we met her. I'm sorry that she's gone.
Thanks. I know she was horrible to people, but she did look after me. Yeah. I think we should just let her be at peace and send her to sea.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I'll tap her on the shoulder, not that it'll do anything, and just give her guidance. So if she wants to do anything in a minute, she's got that.
Awesome.
I think maybe we should head towards Raz and maybe make a plan there. Rest up and see how we feel in the morning.
Yeah, it's by the water. We can lay her out, pour some out for the homies.
As you begin to head towards you begin to head towards the harbour. As you're walking straight towards this direction, as you walking towards the lights of these small farmhouses, you're going to have to go that way to get to the port. You hear a familiar voice over the wind that's wind that's blowing every now and again. You just hear this gruff voice go, "Who's that?"
Who's that?
Oh, is that Blue?
Yeah. Who's stumbling around the dark over there? I've not got great. It's night.
As you see a candle appear from around, like a lantern appear around from a building, and you can see the weathered face of a farmer you've met before.
Oh, Craig, Liam.
As he steps out. Oh, all right, Blue.
Well, a bit better, but you keep on going, don't you? How's you?
Oh yeah. Well, what are you doing out so late at night?
Oh, just going for a stroll. And then I look back to me awkwardly, just not knowing, kind of turn back to him and just smile.
Well, he looks down the line of people that look. Some of you look a little bit worse for wear. Obviously, Thea looks completely broken. I'll leave you to it. I think River's got my cart. I think you're borrowing it or something.
Yeah.
Thank you for
We are.
Yeah. Well, he did say you'd pick up some tobacco if you're coming back this way.
We'll be sure to.
Yes. Get you the best kind.
Oh, thanks. I'll leave you to it. Is he
Insight check.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
I don't trust a phone.
You don't trust any of my NPCs I bring.
No.
We've had breakfast.
11.
11.
Now you trust him.
Yeah, you trust him with your life, Kaya. He is the only person that will ever save you. No, he just looks like average farmer.
He look like there's nothing dodgy about him that is remiss from the previous times we've met.
No, he looks pretty much the same, except today he's not wearing any blood. He's not got a blood-stained clothing or anything like that.
Just a scaled tail sticking out the back of his clothes.
Kicks the bottom half of Tafnia behind his house again.
Is he 3 foot taller than the last time we saw him?
No, he is the same size. The only difference is he's got both of his boots on. He's wearing trousers with suspenders over a what looks like some sort of undershirt with no coat on, and he's got his tweed hat on, which is slightly askew.
Strong look.
Yeah. As he
why are you out so late, Greg?
He doesn't respond. Just keeps walking.
Oh, all right, cool. We should just keep going then.
As you sort of walk up, you see him walking to his property, and he sort of waves at you as you disappear into the night. puts his lantern down, and then sits in his rocking chair out on his porch.
Yeah,
you guys
I was
disappear
trying my
outside.
best to make sure that I didn't upset him or whatever the council want. Like, you know, not telling everyone. This covers that, right?
Yeah, you did great.
Yes.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
Onwards.
Do we see any guards on the way?
As you sort of walk up towards the Plain Sail Museum, this track you've been on multiple times now, you see no guard presence until you get to the turnoff, and you can look up towards the museum, and you see that Arlo's got two of these elves in this weird shiny glass armor, stood at the entrance to the museum.
Plain sail guards, though. Not town guards. I don't know that they're going to be able to help us. I'm just as likely to ignore them and walk right past, I reckon.
Cool. You keep walking. As you get to the harbour, the entrance to the harbour, you see that there are 4 guards posted at the entrance to this harbour. As you approach, Blue, are you still on fire? I'm assuming.
I'll have a hand, yeah.
Yeah, a handful of fire. You see, squinting in the distance, you see one of the guards nudge the other one awake. You bolts up and then proceeds to meet you halfway. They step forward. State your business.
We need, yes, we need you to maybe look at something. Or half of something.
Okay.
Or maybe half of someone.
Okay.
Is there a hierarchy
What do you
have? Speak to a manager.
What are you doing out so late?
Official town business.
On whose grounds?
We have a badge, a token that proves that we're out on official town business.
We received.
Once Z is caught up, can I flash the badge and say to them, can you get a message to Thanor, please, to meet us in the Cod Inn as soon as he can?
As you go up, Z, you take this out of your rucksack. You take this emblem coin of the Breeze sigil. The guard takes one look at it and goes, well, that's not a badge, that's a favour.
Well,
so I'll ask you again, whose authority is it that you're on, that you're out this late?
Thanlor's.
Okay.
Go get them. Thank you.
By the way, just a quick reminder, in
Rust.
case you weren't sure, Z has the other body, while they were showing. They're holding a half of
draped in
the
the cloak.
body.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, it's wrapped up in a cloak.
Alright, fair enough.
You see,
Just
you go,
dripping blood.
Russ, go and find Thanlor. Alright. You see this guard totters off. You see the helmet come off his head, hit the ground. He goes back for it, picks it up, tucks it under his arm, and then rushes off into Breeze.
Yeah, Thanor's not coming anytime
They
soon.
really jumped the herd here, didn't they?
You see,
He might. Go on.
Look on. No, you carry on.
I was just going to say, he might come a bit quicker when this guard's seen what we've got in this cloak. Or who we've got in this cloak.
Yeah, as you sort of finish that conversation, he goes, what are you holding? It's dripping.
We should go to the Cod Inn to do this, sir.
Yeah.
For the sake of
The public
decency.
don't need to see this.
Do you see Thee step forward? My sister's dead. Guard looks up at you, the rest of you.
I point to the dripping.
How'd she die?
Bullet.
What? In Breeze?
I mean, a couple of hours away, but yeah.
What's your passive perception, everyone?
15.
14.
12.
12?
17.
Oh, fuck it. You all notice anyway, do you see this guard's hand go to a sword?
Right, okay.
I would like to step forward.
Can I suggest you take the hand off that sword, sir?
I would like to cast Charge Person.
Yes.
Cool. I'll just remind you, there's this guard you're talking to, there's 2 others near you, and 1 has rushed off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's going to have the
right.
pass charmed off him. So
I'll beat him with half a dead body.
I was thinking to just throw it at him and he has to catch it.
Kaya,
Wisdom save
calm person.
13.
Wisdom saving throw 13. Does your spell require somatic and verbal components?
Maybe. Yes, it does.
It does. If you're trying to do this discreetly, you can give me a stealth check. If you're not trying to do this discreetly, you don't have to. It's all in the delivery. How are you wanting to do this?
How do you want to do this?
Double those dice.
You're gonna basically what I mean is, are you just gonna say a lovely thing to him and try and charm him, or are you going to like touch him on the shoulder, or put your hand on the hand that he's trying to reach his sword for, like as he's trying to reach his sword?
I like to think I probably just walk forward and just, like meet his gaze and sort of start to charm with my eyes as I try and actually charm him, as I'm saying in a sort of very fey, sort of otherworldly sort of way of, now why don't we all just take a minute and take a little step back, because this is quite delicate.
Oh, fluttery eyes.
Fluttery eyes.
The fluttery eyes at him. You see the other 2 guards. The rest of you see the other 2 guards begin to like go behind you, like to like try and like, surround you. As this guard puts his hand on his sword, you come up to him and say that. He goes, "Oh, it's fine, Clay. Come on, Lloyd. It's all right. We'll let him pass."
We could actually probably do with some of your help, to be honest.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Well, I know you sent your young friend there to get Vanlor.
Yeah, Russ.
Yes. Is he very reliable, this Russ?
Oh, yeah.
It's quite urgent that Vanlor comes, because as you know, it's delicate matter. So I think it might be wise if at least somebody else goes and hastens.
Oh, I'll go now. Yeah, you. I tell you what, go in the cod inlet, settle down. I'll go get him, and we'll bring him back.
That would be good. And I think if you can make sure that your colleagues here are still watching the road, because there might still be something out there.
You see him pipe up. You heard the lady. As he turns his back and rushes up the road.
Yeah.
I shall go. And I just keep walking.
Nice work, Kaya.
I don't like having to do that.
But you're so good at it.
You are very good at it. Right.
Natural 2 on the dice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You don't know what...
Kaya, have you ever tried that on any of us?
I was wondering that.
No. There was no need. You were all very. Maybe.
Well,
I'd like to hope I wouldn't need to, but.
I cannot be charmed, actually.
Well, that's not strictly true. It's harder for elf and fey kind to be charmed, but it's not impossible.
I dare you to try.
Maybe another day. I think we're in a kind of a serious matter right now.
Yeah,
Might not
no,
be
you're
the
right.
time.
Good point.
Yeah, chicken
Good point, well made.
But one day I'm definitely going to charm you, Sailor.
Right. Yeah. Let's
the
get.
lights of the cod in.
Let's go.
You guys rush into the cottage. The front door is open. As you
Are we bringing the body in?
Maybe go. One of us
Make a
or two
mess.
of us go in a bit beforehand. Leave Z and.
Z will head round to the back to the log shed, where I believe we put Pickle down, and we'll leave the half the body in there, and then enter via the back door.
Cool.
You taking Fee with you? Sorry.
I wanted to
As well.
follow whatever Fee was doing.
Not deliberately, but if she follows me, then she can follow me.
You take the body of Taffy around to the back of the property as the rest of you enter through the front door. Thief follows Saber inside the cod inn.
Is it busy?
There are two other people in here drinking along with Ra, all sat at a table. As you sort of enter, they look like one looks like a he's wearing like a weird like ill-fitting brown suit, quite a small man, very weathered face, sort of broke. You can see his nose has been broken quite a few times. Next to him there is what looks like a young deckhand, like pot-marked. He's got, and they're all holding cards in front of them. And then Ra sat on the other side of the table with a hand. As you sort of like enter, he turns around and goes, "Oh, all right, guys. You want dealing in?" Why does he keep doing that?
Yeah, it's so good.
Whatever the fucking.
I don't. Yeah.
It's this new.
I'm excited. I can't wait to get my first bubble. We're good, bro. Don't get up. We're busy with something else. If Danlaw comes, you send him round the back for us.
Oh, fucking! Oh, he's coming here, is he? All right, I'd like to see that. As he places his cards on the table. Falaus, read them and weep. As he takes a small pile of silver coins, pulls them towards him. As the other two slam their cards on the table. Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna grab some drinks and go out the back.
Yeah, just put the money in the tin.
Yeah, no worries. And I'm gonna grab a bottle of a strong-looking white or brown spirit that might be on the bar.
Cool.
Push it down with brown.
Give me give me an investigation check. We'll do
Okie
that
doke. Oh, yeah, that's my absolute great. Yeah, so it's the 6th.
You grab the nearest bottle of what looks like a spirit.
Okay. Is it?
It's
It's a cordial, isn't it? It's going to be a cordial. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Piss bottle.
Can't get to the toilet, too busy behind the bar.
Don't say that. I'm going to give it to Z anyway. To share with. I'm going to head out the back and just, I guess, take a swig and then pass it round to Z and Fee while they're out the back. I don't know what Blue and Kaya are doing Are they following me out?
Yeah, Thea will follow you outside. Give me an insight check if you want, Saber.
Okay, doke.
In fact, Kaya and Blue, you can do the same check as well.
23 that time.
Ooh. That's 2 good rolls.
2 good rolls. Fucking A. It's a good night for Saber.
17.
17. Kaya and Saber, you take one look at Thea. She looks just done. She's to that point where she no longer cares like what is happening at the moment. Her mind is completely outside. She just seems to be tagging along with Saber. Wherever Saber's going, she just seems to follow. She hasn't muttered a word as she's entered, like on the coming back through, apart from talking to the guards, and she's looking pretty down. Yeah.
I pass her the bottle first then, after having a swig myself.
Cool. You take a swig, Saber. The bottle's empty.
Ah. Perfect.
It's like a few drops which taste a bit like whiskey, but you're not sure.
Alright. Well, I don't know or anything for this bottle then. I'm going to run back in and grab another.
Can I put my arms around her these shoulders and sort of give her a little hug and sort of guide her down to so she's sitting and offer her a good berry and just say, right, now come on, love. I know this is tough, but have a sit and just rest for a while.
Yeah.
No. No.
She sits down, takes the good berry out from your hands, and she just sort of nods and then just sits there staring at the ground, just holding the good berry. Saber, you come out with a very dusty bottle this time. You shake it this time to make sure it's full, and it is full.
Just turns the dust as he shakes it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very dusty bottle.
Okay. I'm gonna open it and take a swig.
You uncork it, take a swig. It is lovely. Some sort of honey mead. Well, it's not honey mead. Some lavender mead. That's what it's. Yeah.
Oh no! I know what's
lovely.
happened. I've gonna have picked up Raz's special stash of something that shouldn't have been touched.
Really no.
Yeah, we're saving for a special occasion bottle. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna. I don't know that right now, so I'm gonna pass it round to the whole crew, and yeah.
Can I go over to Fee, seeing how she is, and very much help her up and walk her to mine and Kaya's bedroom.
Yeah.
So she needs to she needs to sleep this off.
As you begin to take her hand and try and lead her inside, she pulls back. She looks at you wide-eyed. No. We got to send her out to sea.
How about
in the morning?
Have a rest, and we'll do it first light. I promise you, I will come and get you at first light. You need to sleep and recover.
It's got to be now. No, it's got to be now. And she tries to to get out of your grip.
I mean, I don't mind helping if you guys want to stay, back here. That's fine. We can go in. The dock's just out front, right? So we can do that.
I don't think now's a great time. Maybe Thandor would like to
That is a fair point. Would you mind waiting just until the council members see this? We are somewhat involved in like an investigation around all of these things, and I feel like they would really want to see this. No offense, not this her. Sorry.
Give me a persuasion check, Blue.
Go on, Blue.
Not great. 13.
She goes, but the unbelief needs to, it needs to happen at night. It needs to be soon.
Oh, is there something more information you have? Well, could you explain what this is and why it needs to happen soon?
We're warlocks of the sea. We're the goddess. The goddess Umberly needs the bodies have to go out at night. If it doesn't go out at night, she'll never make it.
Well, there are other nights.
I just don't want her soul to get lost.
Well, we've not seen it so far, and the last one we saw, we had to fight. So I think she's fine for now.
We've all been around the sea a lot. Have I heard before of what she's talking about?
Yeah, 100%. So,
would I know that it can be done the following night?
Oh yeah. I think I'm not even going to make you roll for it. The sea, like you said, you've all been around the sea plenty of times. I think Z, you would probably know this by heart. The rest of you probably, on a good enough history check, would get all of this information. But Z, you would know of the goddess Umberly, which is oh god, yeah, okay. Blue has no idea. Saber does. What are you, Kaya?
Oh.
No. Okay. Say anyway. You would know this. Yeah, Umberly, the goddess of the sea, essentially acts as Davy Jones. Normally, it's to people that are lost at sea. She would take and bring their souls to their final resting place. However, you can, if you are a patron, or if Umberly is your patron, you essentially worship her out of fear, not out of love. It's more of a a lot of sailors would worship Umberly to help them get to where they're going, out of like, please don't attack us, not a we worship you because you don't attack us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very much kiss the ring or take the fist. It's like it's just
Ukatawa.
Yeah, it's a very you would have heard it, Z, all the time from your past, where sailors would swear they saw giant sea creatures of Umberly's like making to take souls. That sort of like that folklore of like the Kraken belongs to Umberly and that sort of thing. Blue, you've never heard of what this person is saying or these
people you want to meet on the water, it'll be salty. I don't know. Sure.
And Kaya, you've heard of the name but can't place them. You would know, Z, as well, that the emblem of Umberly is like two waves curling in on each other. So like a almost like a claw. They sort of like hook and cresting on each other. Almost, but they don't touch. You would know that these can be done at any time. It's normally done at these sort of rituals are normally performed at night.
So with knowing that, I will, because Blue is just looking blankly, I will explain very loudly everything that you've just said to me, in trying to convince Fee that it doesn't need to be done right now, that she as in herself, needs to rest, and we need to be able to explain all of the happenings to Thanlaw in hope that we can hunt down and get the perpetrator that has been a big cause of this to happen.
Fee begins to try and as you're sort of explaining it, tries to protest. As you keep explaining, she sort of the protest get less and less until she just gives up, and sort of eventually just nods and begins to walk inside the cotton. I'll
escort her to our room and make sure she.
Go.
I say I will go too, and I will aid Z in her persuasion.
Makeover and do whatever girls do up there, pillow fight.
Yeah. Take her shoes off and help her get into bed. If not.
Cool. She sort of just falls. As you take her up, she doesn't bother getting undressed. She just kicks her shoes off and just lies on the bed. And within a few seconds, is asleep. Yeah.
I would quietly leave the room and go back down to where the boys are.
Cool. Yeah, Ra has sort of acknowledged you, gives you a nod. As you come back through the bar, he's sort of he's sort of at the door with the front door open. Yeah, all right, lads, see you tomorrow. Yeah, make sure you bring some more gold with you. Shuts the door, and sort of jingles, as you turn around, jingles a money purse. He's like, fucking Adam. And then puts it in a pocket in his bag. But, who's that?
I will just explain to him who she is and what's happened.
Cool.
There's no point in keeping secrets from him.
As you go through the story, he begins to pour drinks, gives you a drink, and he does the whole oh fucking hell, look, as you go through the whole story. Well, maybe Thanlaw will turn up then.
What's his reaction when I say about the bullet?
Give me an insight check.
Cocked on 17, bastard. Insight plus 0, so 13.
13. Looks pretty surprised. And that's his sort of reaction. He's, a bullet this close to the debris. Weird.
Where do they usually stay then?
Well, they don't have a specific home. Bullets. They tend to drift around places. They're just opportunists, But it's not impossible. But you would have thought they just hunt smaller things in the forest. Weird.
Yeah. Can I, of the little time that we spent with the bullet, can I just describe it to him to see if there's any reaction from him, it doesn't sound like a normal bullet or anything like that, if he's ever seen one?
Yeah, you give him the description, and he's like, well, I've never seen one myself, but I've known people who have seen them, get all sorts in it, but yeah, it seems pretty standard. Like silvery armor on the back, big beak at the front, and big fuck off claws. Yeah, that's a bullet.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Went underground.
Eventually, yeah, when we
That's
kicked
a
its
bullet.
ass. Yeah.
I bet you just fucking wrestled it, didn't you? Well in.
Kind of. Anyway. Thanks for the drink.
Oh, no worries. Right, well, look, I won't charge you for her, but you know, I won't charge her for an extra person staying, but have common courtesy. But I kind of want the body out my shed.
As soon as Thanos been, we will find a better resting place for it.
That's fine. It's just because it fucking stinks. Like, yeah, I mean, it'll go bad in a few hours, and we'll end up with. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to be there. Right. Well, what's the plan then?
At this precise moment, just wait for Thanor to turn up. And I suppose make sure that nothing else has happened in Breeze whilst we've been away.
Oh, it's been pretty quiet. Anyway, how did you get past the guards with a body?
We just told them that we were on council business.
And that worked?
Yeah, you should give it a go.
Yeah, I might try that. As he sort of like rubbed his chin, one arm on the bar. What is everyone else doing at this precise moment?
Go on, Blue, you first.
I am picturing, not if this spoils what you want to do, then that's fine. Or you don't
No.
do what you want to do. But I'm picturing that we are both sat at a table across watching this entire interaction, and we're just kind of like...
So, I mean, it looks like it's going alright.
Can we be finishing off that really good bottle of mead as well while we're doing it?
Hiding it from him, or?
I think that probably being a bit inebriated, we will slam the bottle on the bar and tell him how good it was.
Oh, you're gonna place it on the bar?
Oh, that was really good, Ra. Thanks very much.
So what are you guys talking about?
You're welcome, Saber. That's 65 gold pieces when you got a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Did you get the? What happened to all the food I had earlier? Did I bring it back earlier? I did, didn't I?
No, you didn't bring it back.
That's on my leg.
Oh, yeah. That's on your leg?
You requested for it to split inside the council hall.
Yeah, it's split inside the council hall. I don't think you ever cleaned it up. It just stayed there.
I rolled on the glass a little bit, but that's...
65. God damn. There was a bit of a mistake with the breakfast ingredients as well, I'm afraid, and Blue lost it.
Yep.
He looks up at Blue. Well, I didn't give you the gold yet, so I suppose no harm, no foul, but, well, you're getting up early then.
Yeah, probably. Are we going to wait up for Fanlore or take shifts or?
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
What's the outback look like again? I know there's the fighting pit, but I mean that shed where the two bodies have now been in was where I was sleeping here.
Yeah, it's so you got like a
and not just to be the guy, but I've not put any dead bodies in your bed. Just saying, guys.
You got like the back door. To the right of the back door is like a log shed, like a long log shed that goes like half the length of the building. You can sort of step inside. It's pretty full up, but there was like a bit that you could walk in. That's where I think Ra punched you that one time, and that's where you've been sleeping. The body's like resting on the logs. Sorry.
Yeah, that is where the body is. Is there anywhere
Yeah.
that's like somewhere exposed to sky that is like somewhat comfortable that's outside?
I mean, you could sleep under the dock.
Come on.
I mean, that's like the nearest place I can think of. That's like half. Like if it rains, you won't get too wet, and you know,
I don't mind that.
semi. Yeah.
I'm resistant to cold.
Or yeah. You could sleep out. You got like bedrolls and stuff. You could just sleep out the back.
Yeah, I just want some grass to lay in, but I've got to be kind of close, otherwise Z will shout at me. So.
You can literally step outside the back door. It's grass up until like the fighting pit, which is just sand. So there you can find a spot of grass behind the cod inn and just go to sleep.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
I'll do that.
Yeah. What's Kaya doing?
Well, I like to think Kaya probably didn't leave Fee straight away when Z did. She'll have stayed and just sort of, in a very creepy way, trying not to be creepy, sort of watched her sleep for a little while and just waited to see if she was sort of plagued by like night terrors and bad dreams. So probably just sort of humming poorly a sort of fey wild lullaby just to try and keep her calm in her sleep.
How does that sound?
Oh,
I'm picturing like Marge Simpson
Like a-
kind of hum.
like, yeah.
Well,
I shall not be. Yeah.
How close are
Well, it-
you to Thee?
Probably
You can feel your breath.
because the room there's two beds. Is there a chair or that? Because it'll either be on the other bed.
There's a chair
Ooh.
next to the bed. There's
Probably the chair.
bedside tables, beds, and then a chair in the middle.
Yeah, probably in the chair.
Okay. You're there humming this lullaby. You see Thee's eyes open as she sort of like twitches herself awake. She stares right at you, and reaches out and grabs your arm. Kaya, you see 3 flashes of images in your brain, in your eyes. You lose all focus in what's going on around you. You see the forest you were just in. You see a figure. You're stood to the left of a figure in black, pushing a wooden handcart. To the right, Tafnia is walking, hands by their sides, just walking. It then flashes again. You see Tafnia being strung, like raising in the air upwards, her body just being lifted up by her arms. You see, as it's being done this, you see as it sort of gets to the top, you see it's sort of like 30 seconds and somebody comes out of the tree line wearing black, and you hear like a trembling in the ground as something large launches at the figure in black, to which point you watch eyelids close in front of you. Like you're seeing this through somebody else's eyes as the eyelids blink, and you see you see this person turn away and rush into the in a different direction into the undergrowth. as you watch a snout of black as they turn. You see a black snout as they run into the undergrowth. There is a bang, and you feel warmth go past your head as you trip, and there is a thud, sickening thud noise, and blackness again.
Was it a furry snout or a scaly snout?
Scaly snout.
And is fear awake?
As
now
you,
in the real world?
As you readjust to the back to the Cod Inn, you can still hear yourself singing as Thea lets go of your arm and sinks back into sleep.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. I really wasn't expecting that to happen. Chris, you're so good.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Bit of a weird one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Cool. I love ending sessions because I feel like I answer questions and then just give you 10 times more questions to answer.
Edging us.
I give you the answers to the questions you had the previous session. I just don't give you.
Yes, yeah.
I give you like 2 answers and give you 5 more questions, and you just
Little tease, aren't you?
Yeah.